Welcome back guys to my another video, and in this video I'll not be uploading any gaming video or any tech video. I'll be uploading a book video in this video, and it will be of two parts, first part and second part, and maybe four parts, because the storybooks I'll be reviewing and reading for you will be very long, so like 227 pages or 1000, so I'll do them in four parts. Okay, so let's get started. And in this video I'm doing wimpy kid review. So I'll do Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and yes, so novel. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, a novel in cartoons. Jeff Kinney. Tuesday, September 7th. First of all, I want to get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary. I know what it says on the cover, but then Mom went out to buy this thing. I specifically said to make sure it didn't say diary on it. So don't expect me to be all dear diary this and dear diary that. All I need is for some jerk to catch me carrying this thing around and get the wrong idea. Sissy. The other thing I want to clear up right away is how this was not my idea, it was Mom's. The deal is that if I write this book a little bit each day, I get out of one chore on Saturdays. So of course I picked the one I hate most. But if Roderick ever finds out he's scrubbing toilets because of this book, I'm dead. Oh yeah, Roderick's my brother. I try to avoid him anyway, but now that I struck this deal with Mom, I better be extra careful. Anyway, I think Mom has this idea I'm going to write down my feelings and all that, but she's not actually allowed to read it. So I figure I will just write what I want. The real reason I agreed to do this at all is because I figure on when I'm rich and famous, I'll have better things to do than answer people's stupid questions all day long. Gregory, tell us about your childhood. Were you always smart and handsome? Here's my book. Now, shoo. Like I said, one day I'll definitely be famous. But now I'm stuck in the 7th grade with a bunch of morons. Today is the first day of school. Right now we're just waiting around for the teacher to hurry up and finish the seating chart. So I figured I might as well write in this book and just get it over with for the day. But I'll tell you something. On the first day of school, you have to be real careful of where you sit. You walk into the classroom and just plunk yourself down on any old desk, and the next thing you know, the teacher is saying, I hope everyone likes where they are sitting, because these are your permanent seats. Gah! So in this class, I got stuck with Chris Hosi in front of me and Linoel James in back of me. Ota Hades came in late and almost sat right next to me, but luckily I did some quick thinking and got myself out of that one. Is this seat taken? Yes. I'm thinking for next period I should just sit in the middle of a bunch of cute girls as soon as I step in the room. Then again, if I do that, it just proves that I didn't learn a thing from last year. Greg, will you pass this note to Shelly? Greg is a goober. Why certainly? Plus, the other thing I got to think about is that girls don't let you copy of them, which could be a real problem in a class like pre-algebra. Speaking of cheating, something that really stunk today is now in homeroom. I got stuck with some teacher who had Roderick in his class a few years back. Mr. Heffley, you will be sitting in this chair next to my desk. Okay. The only good thing I can think about the first day of school is that some of the teachers are new and so you can slide a little. Greg Heffley, would you please come to the board and do this problem? No speech English, said Greg Heffley. Anyway, the teacher is almost done with the seating chart and I think I wrote enough in this book to keep mom off my back for today. Wednesday, September 8th. This morning my mom made me lend my brother Roderick some of my money so he could buy lunch, which really stunk. I'm still mad at Roderick for the trick he pulled on me at the beginning of the summer, so I'm really not looking to do him any favors. What happened was that on the first day of summer vacation, he woke me up in the middle of the night dressed up in his school clothes. He told me I slept through the whole summer, but that luckily I had woken up in time for the first day of school. Shoot. You might think I'm pretty dumb falling for that one, but I was too groggy to know any better, and plus Roderick had set my clock ahead and pulled the blinds shut. So I just got up and got dressed and went downstairs to fix myself some breakfast. I must have made a big racket, because the next thing I knew, Dad was in my face wondering what the heck I was doing eating Cheerios at 3 a.m. The thing about Dad when he comes downstairs late at night is that he always just wearing a t-shirt and some boxer shorts. I don't know which is worse, getting yelled at our having to see your father in his underwear. I keep meaning to ask him to please put on some more clothes the next time he comes downstairs, but the right opportunity never comes up. Anyway, it took me a couple of minutes to figure out what all was going on. When I told Dad Roderick has tricked me, Dad stormed on down to Roderick's room in the basement and I followed along. I was pretty excited to finally see Roderick get what was coming to him. But when we got down there, Roderick had covered up his tracks pretty good and you would never know he had been up to something. Dad just threw up his hands and went back up to bed. So now Dad thought I was an idiot and a liar. Come to think of it, ever since Dad has been real suspicious around me, like I'm turning into a bad kid. Okay, so in this video I'll do till 14. And don't mind the 1279 pages because I will not do that much. It all has all the 13 books combined in this. So don't mind that. And I'll do 22 pages tomorrow. I'll do till 22, 28 or 22 or 25. So in this video, the point of the whole story until here is that in the first page, his mom wanted he wanted Greg wanted to make sure that make something straight to us that this is a journal, not a diary. And Greg also said it to his mother that it should not say diary on it, but his mom didn't listen to him. Okay, and last thing on the first page, that the whole thing for this journal was not his Greg's idea, it was Greg's mom's idea. Okay, and in the second page here, the deal is that if I write in this book a little bit each day, I get out of one chore on Saturdays. So in this, Greg is saying that if he writes something in this book every day, a little only, that he can get out of a chore on Saturdays. And of course, he didn't want to do chores with his mean brother Roderick, so he picked the one that he hates. Okay, and yeah, here in this paragraph, oh yeah, Roderick's my brother. I try to avoid him anyway, but now that I struck this deal with mom, I better be extra careful. And in this paragraph, it means that if he stay away, Greg wants to stay avoid him. So because I think Roderick will punch him or do anything bad and blame Greg. So Greg is avoiding him. Anyway, I think mom has an idea. I'm going to write down my feelings and all that, but she's not actually allowed to read it. So I figure I'll just write what I want. And in this paragraph, it means that mom thinks that Greg's mom will thinks that Greg will write down his feelings like a girl, but it's not that. She does not even know, because Greg has not allowed her to read it. So he thinks that he will write anything, but one time his mother will see. Okay, so in the next paragraph, the real reason I agreed to do this at all is because I figured that later on, when I am rich and famous, I will have better things to do than answer people's stupid questions all day long. This means that the real reason that Greg agreed to this, because when he will be rich later on, he'll have better things to do than answer people's stupid questions every day. Okay, and we will read the sayings of the people. Quotes. Gregory, tell us about your childhood. Were you always smart and handsome? Here's my book now. Shoo shoo. And he's shooing them away, so he can't answer people's stupid questions. Like I said, one day I'll definitely be famous, but for now I'm stuck in 7th grade with a bunch of morons. Like he said, he will be famous one day, but now he's stuck in the 7th grade with some morons. Today is the first day of school, and right now we're just waiting around for the teacher to hurry up and finish the sitting chart. And you may know that this is very easy, so let's skip this. So I figured I might as well write in this book and just get it over with for the day. He just wants to finish for the day. Okay, So let's go to the end page. But I'll tell you something, on the first day of school, you got to be real careful of where you sit. You walk into the classroom, just plank your stuff down and on any old desk, and the next thing you know, the teacher is saying, I hope everyone likes where they are sitting because these are your permanent seats. Yeah. The meaning for this paragraph is like the point is that he's telling you that on the first day of school you just like throw your stuff on any desk, and if it's even the back desk, and after the teacher is saying that I hope everyone likes where they're sitting because these are your permanent seats, then it's a ga only, because you get this that one day I have to sit on the front seat, and because of these permanent seats you cannot move anywhere and you cannot see, so that's why. So in this class I got stuck with Chris Horsey in front of me and Linoel James in back of me. Otta Harris came in late and almost sat right next to me, but luckily I did some quick thinking and got myself out of that one. Is this seat taken? Yes. So in the class he got stuck with Chris Horsey in front of him and Linoel James in back of him. Otta Harris came late, and he almost sat right next to me, but luckily he did. Greg did some quick thinking and got himself out of that one. I'm thinking for next period I should just sit in the middle of a bunch of cute girls as soon as I step into the room. And I cannot explain that paragraph, so let's skip that one. Then again, if I do that, it just proves that I didn't learn a thing from last year. Greg, will you please pass this note to Shelley? Why, certainly. Hey. And on the page it's written, Greg is a goober. Plus the other thing I got to think about this, that girls don't let you copy of them, which could be a real problem in a class like pre-algebra. And I will not explain that in that page. Okay, so let's just skip that. Speaking of seating, something that really stunk today in homeroom, I got stuck with some teacher who had Roderick in his class a few years back. Mr. Heffley, you will be sitting in this chair next to my desk. In this, he says that his older brother Roderick got stuck with this teacher, and now Greg also got stuck with that teacher. Okay, so the only good thing I can think about the first day of school is that some of the teachers are new and you can slide a little. Greg Heffley, would you please come to the board and do this problem? No speech English. I don't know what that means, so we'll just skip that again. But okay. Anyways, the teacher is almost done with the seating chart, and I think I wrote enough in this book to keep mom off my back for today. Greg says that his teacher is almost done with the seating chart, and he thinks that he wrote enough in his book to keep his mom off his back for today. Okay, so let's move to the other page, and I think you understood these pages. This Wednesday, September 8th, 11th and 12th, 13th or and 14th. So because it's so easy, so we'll skip these 4 pages. Okay, and that's all for today, and tomorrow's video I'll continue from 14th page till 28th or 25th. Okay, so bye.